searching for James Thomas,
Today we are talking about Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai. It is a 1999, or technically, so it was shown in film festivals in 1999, but it didn't get like a proper release
distributor
until 2000. Yeah, until March of 2000. Crime drama film, produced, written, directed by Jim Jarmusch. It stars, the whole thing. It stars Forrest Whitaker as the title character, a hitman for the mafia who adheres to the ancient warrior code of the samurai, as outlined in the book Hagakure. Fun fact for people, if you pick up the Criterion edition of this movie, beautiful Blu-ray, in there you get a little pamphlet of the Hagakure. It's all the sayings that Ghost Dog says throughout the movie.
And he says like 20 of them.
There's a bunch of them. There's a lot of little...
He talks about this book a lot. He basically reads the whole fucking thing to you.
Yeah, no, it's throughout the whole movie, and it's a little niche little thing. And I saw this movie for the first time 2 days ago, and immediately I was like, Joseph, we need to talk about this movie.
Yeah, it gives me big, there's that like Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, like, about all these crime thrillers that came out as a result of those movies. It's like this super violent, but also it's like film, man. Like these, it's kind of like the reign of the film bro.
Yeah. And
this was kind of, you could feel that a lot with this movie, big time.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of the film bro-isms in there, but I do feel like something that you had mentioned is something I do think. I do think this movie does have a bit more sensitivity and is way less kind of indulgent.
Yes.
In the
you can tell the mission statement of the movie is like, this is a samurai movie. This is a modern samurai movie.
Yeah.
And it's paced like one.
It's paced like one. It's edited like one.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that they kind of focus on throughout the film really feels like that. Something just in terms of like the environment and how we kind of sit with the characters feels like that.
Instead of the Japanese countryside, it's a disgusting city.
Yeah, I don't think
New York.
I don't think they ever say if it's specifically New York, but it's got
he's got like a New York accent and like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think one of the things is
mobs there.
Yeah, the music is another element too that makes it feel like it's all like the RZA Wu-Tang Clan,
who shows up for a very it would be a very strange scene if we didn't know who he was.
Exactly.
Because like if you hadn't told me that was RZA, I'd be like, what?
What was that for?
Yeah.
Also, kick-ass soundtrack. RZA did the soundtrack.
Yeah, it's a sick soundtrack. I'm gonna add some of these to my actual like regular rotation.
Yeah, the main theme. Mention real quick. Yeah, the budget of $2 million, box office of $9.3 million. Let's look at a bit more of its reception.
That's not very much.
Yeah. No.
Oof.
Let's see. Yeah, the movie
still turned a profit.
Critical response to the movie was largely positive. Rotten Tomatoes review, the film has an 84% rating. So this movie is well liked.
Yeah, it's good.
Let's see. Somebody.
We were talking about how a teenage boy, if this hit him at the right point in his adolescence,
the right anime,
this movie would become his entire personality.
Yeah, like if I was more of an anime kid in high school,
you can totally you could totally see, because it's like, damn, that's like some really good advice for life, and wow, he's like murking these motherfuckers with dual silenced pistols. It's badass.
Man, he's so cool.
Yeah, so that's the hook, and then the philosophy makes you feel like a smart badass.
Exactly. It is. There definitely is like when I said earlier that like this movie isn't as, it's still a little indulgent.
Yeah, it's that kind of like equilibrium. Where it's like, it's really trying, it's like it's saying something meaningful, but don't worry, there's like some like badass shit in here too.
Don't worry, he's gonna go through and just murk fools efficiently. Yeah. Which like,
so that's the 90s feel that I was talking about. It's like it's trying to do both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's over the top in those ways.
The police are searching for James Thomas, believed to be...